How is it going, you guys? AZFlyout21 back again with our athletic director mode here with New Mexico State. You've got to love it. You've got to love it. You've got to love it. We are in now year number 4 of our athletic director mode. Let's go ahead and bring this in here. And as you can see, we had a total of 101 points by the end of year number 3. Baseball getting us 3 points after going 23 and 24. Basketball going 22 and 10 and making it to the national tournament, 18 points from them. 13 points from football after being 10th in the nation in recruiting. Our football team is going to be pretty good eventually. Love to see it. Love to see it. And now, since we got those 101 points, we now have that second dice, that second die that's going to be very crucial for our chances, essentially, of succeeding, in all of our dice rolls. So, with that said, we have 1 point currently. And so we're now just looking to see if that second die helps us in our dice rolls as we get things going with the fall season once again. And so we have men and women's cross country, which we are going to start out with. Men have 13, women have 14. So we'll start out with the men first of all. So we are rolling 2 13-sided die. Let's go ahead and do this. We have 2 dice now. And so we are rolling 2 13-sided die. Remember, we need to roll a 1 through 3 out of 14 in order for us to advance from our conference meet. We need to roll a 1 through 3 from our regional meet to get to nationals, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and get it done here for the men. We're rolling to see if we advance from our conference meet. We are rolling a 13-sided die. Let's do it. We get a 1 and a 4. So we get a 1. So that means that, yes, we are going to advance out of our conference meet. We actually won the conference meet, which is pretty crazy. So yes, we do advance from our conference meet. Love to see that. And so now we move along to the regionals. We need to roll a 1 through 3 out of a 29-sided die. So we need to roll a 1 through 3 on either of these dice. And we advance. We get a 7 and a 19. So no. But we do still have the chance of an at-large bid. We need to roll a 1 from a 30-sided die in order to advance. Need to roll a 1 from a 30-sided die in order to advance with an at-large bid. We get a 15 and an 8. So we do not advance on to Rat Nationals, but we did do very well at our conference, and now recruiting. We have an opportunity here with recruiting to get very good, as we get a 5 and a 4, so nothing happens. That stays at 13. And we did advance from our conference meet. And so let's see, go ahead. So that is conference, title, regional, bull berth. So that's 2 points. 2 points for men's cross country. As we go ahead and change this to 2 14-sided dies for the women's team. For women's cross country. Once again, we need to roll a 1 through 3 out of these dice in order to advance from the conference meet. We get a 13 and a 5. 13 and a 5. So we do not advance. At large bid, let's roll our 30-sided die a couple times, and we get a 2. Very close. We get a 2 and a 16. So no dice there. And now let's go ahead and roll for recruiting and see if we can't get a little bit better on this team. We get a 2 and a 5, so nothing cooking there. Boom. So, no points for women's cross country either. Sad, sad. Soccer and volleyball, both the same. And what are they working with? Women's soccer is working with 13. Women's volleyball is working with 12. So let's do women's soccer. 13. Need to roll a 1 through 5 out of a 12-sided die. This is to achieve a winning record. A 1 through 5 out of a 13-sided die. Wow, we don't get it on either. Yikes. So a 7 and a 10. So no winning record for women's soccer. And so the best roll was a 7. So we need to roll a 1 out of a 12-sided die to win our conference tournament. We need to roll. Need to roll a 1 out of a 12-sided die. We have 2 chances. We get a 4 and a 3, so no. So no good there. So regionals, not a thing. No at-large bid because we did not have a winning record. And our season is over for women's soccer. Let's go ahead and roll these dice. We get a 4 and a 2. So nothing cooking there. For a point total of 0 for women's soccer. And now we have women's volleyball. Now, women's volleyball just said, yep, 12, so they had a pretty good recruiting year. Now, we need to get a 1 through 5 out of a 12-sided die in order to get a winning record. We get a 5. Okay. So we do have a winning record. Conference. So we rolled a 2 through 5, so we need to roll a 1 through 3 out of a 12-sided die. A 1 through 3 on a 12-sided die, and we have 2 chances. So essentially 50-50. We get a 1. Let's go. We just won our conference tournament. We just won our conference tournament. Oh, man. So no at-large bid is needed. So this is where it gets pretty interesting. We go straight to the national tournament for women's volleyball. Winning record last year, but did not win the conference. Volleyball has had a little bit of success. So now we are now in the national tournament. So 64 teams. So that's 64, 32, 16, 8. 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, and 2. So you need to win 6 games in a row. Need to roll 1 through 5 out of a 12-sided die to win each game. So, 12-sided die. Need to roll a 1 through 5, and we move on from the first round. We get a 2 and a 5. So we have advanced from the first round. So now we're in the second round. Second round, we need a 1 through 5. We get a 5. We are now in the Sweet 16. We are now in the Sweet 16. And we need a 1 through 5. Sweet 16. We need a 1 through 5. We get another 5. A 5 and an 11. We are now in the Elite 8 for women's volleyball. The Elite 8. We need a 1 through 5. We get another 5. That seems very, very, very interesting. A 5 through 7. A 5 and a 7. We are in the final 4, you guys. We are in the final 4. We're guaranteed at least 10 points. We are in the final 4. A 5, a 1 through 5. Ooh, and we lose in the final 4. We lose in the final 4. Wow. Holy cow. We just made it to the final 4 with our women's volleyball team, which is insane. Let's see how we do in recruiting. We get a 1. Our team just got better. Woo-wee. So, top 5 in the championship's final 4. We get 10 points. 10 points from women's volleyball this season. So with a total of 12 points, that brings us now to 13. 13 points. That is incredible. Congratulations to women's volleyball, making it to the final 4. And they had a great recruiting year. Obviously, you have a good run in the tournament, you're going to get some recruits. That's awesome. Win the conference tournament. Boom. You get on a run, make it to the final 4. That's awesome. Sweet. Well, I will be right back. We're going to play some NCAA Football 14 and sim through a year of that to do some recruiting as always. I will be right back with it. Okay. NCAA Football 14, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in 2016. Year number 4, 5 and 7, 6 and 6, 4 and 8. We only really need to get 5 wins this year, and we're Gucci. Obviously, we want to go for more than that for sure. So let's see what we want to do here, huh? Custom schedules. Western Kentucky, Troy, South Alabama, UTEP, I feel like is a good game, but let's take that home. New Mexico, perfectly fine. Open. We have one more game. Let's challenge ourselves just a little bit. Navy. Let's do Wazoo away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. Wazoo away. I like that. Okay. So we have these 3, and we're definitely going to redshirt these 2 freshmen. I mean, Josh Jones, good quarterback. He'll definitely be starting one day. 6'6" scrambler, love that. Couple juniors. Let's go ahead and redshirt both of these freshmen. Redshirt that guy. Okay, love that. Redshirt him, redshirt him. Okay. There we go. Those are all of our red shirts. Now we can get to recruiting and see what we can interest. See what our team needs are. I know we need a fullback. And that is all that we need. Top 10 schools, 69 matches. That's it. Only a couple fullbacks. We'll go after the top ones, don't worry. Let's go back to the interested parties. Okay. Don't like that. I like that. After him. After these 2 guys, yeah, that's a yes. Sophomore, no thank you. Okay, good there. Okay, first, yeah, let's just go after all the best. Go to New Mexico. You gotta win at home. Okay. And after that, it's really, we can have some fun. Beautiful. See what our pipeline states are. Imagine it's Texas. Texas, California, New Mexico. There we go. All right. Texas, California, New Mexico. Those are our pipelines. Good to know. All right. Recruiting board set up. Let's do it. Preseason all conference players, love to see that. We got Western Kentucky, who they are favored against us. Don't like that. Up to us to rectify that, though. As always, first thing we're going to do is offer out some scholarships, some good old scholarships. Of it. Really think I need a super good fullback, you know? There we go. All right, and we're good with recruiting. Oklahoma. And then the rest is just random players, it looks like. All right, Western Kentucky. Let's see if we do. We win. Let's go. We beat Western Kentucky, who were favored against us, which makes me feel like Sun Belt Conference play might be successful. Wazoo might be a tough game, but I feel like we might make a bowl this year. Offensive coordinator gets a little bit of a boost. We like that. We have Troy this week, who they are favored against us. Okay, that's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. Okay. Go out and get ourselves some fresh new players. Oh, Campbell, like that. Billy Martin, no. Rudy Evans, no. Smith, no. Nope. Nope. On White. Okay, rock with Aaron Love. Kevin Love's brother. Okay. No, not biggest lead. Let's go to the overall. Then let's put quite a few points on Paul Campbell. All right, we're good to go. Let's see if we can beat Troy. We lose to Troy by quite a bit. So the goal this year is a bowl game. If we can make a bowl game this year, I'm happy. Especially with all the good recruiting we've been doing and will continue to do. A bowl game is a very feasible and reachable goal this year. Because with all of our good recruiting, I doubt Troy and, the other teams are really killing it as far as recruiting. We should be killing the Sun Belt in the near future. Nobody's ready for a visit just yet. Okay. No good with Jed Doyle. Kyle Harris we will call a loss on. Ellen Clark. Joseph Austin. Bill Campbell will keep. Brad White will keep. Ryan Hunt will keep. Okay. Keep it there. We have South Alabama. We are favored against South Alabama. We win 41-24. That is a good victory. Move to 2-1. And we're facing UTEP next week. which I feel like should be a winnable game. We'll have to see, though. They could have gotten some 5-star transfer from Texas or some shit. That seems like a UTEP thing to happen. Level 14, like that. Yeah, let's get that visit bonus. We'll probably have to get some more recruits in right now. We do have this brother ready to visit. Let's get Brian Hunt cooking. Okay, we're going to stick with Paul Campbell. Joel Campbell's a different story. We went down. Darren Horn, no. Brian Hunt, we've scheduled, so we're good there. USC already offered him, so that's a no-go. And then the rest were good. Let's see, less than 25%. Let's see if there are any fullbacks. There's a couple. They've been offered. This guy has not. We'll get Jay Stover in there. Billy Martin. No. Ryan Williams. Trey Hill. Like that, Eric Cox. Brent Fleming, no. Ellis Webb, I like that. Marcus Williams, no. Don't need a quarterback. Brad Wilkinson, he's interested. And Mike Cannon. Beautiful. UTEP 1-1. They have us beating UTEP. Love to see that. $48-13. Love that. 48-13. We beat University of Texas El Paso. My cat is going insane. Louisiana Monroe this next week. Got some recruits ready to visit. Louisiana Monroe's 3-0, and they are favored. Paul Campbell, we're still good with. We're still good with the majority of these guys, actually. Don't really care too much for Doug Alexander, really. All right, we're good there. 59 overall. I mean, if we get him, we get him. That's cool, but not the end of the world if we do not. We lose to Louisiana Monroe. Again, bowl game is our goal. So 3-2, we're still in a good spot. All right, ready for a visit. Let's get these visits in as soon as we can. Okay. All right, so he's visiting. That's fine. Paul Campbell, we're the only one who's offered him. Brian Franklin. He's visiting us this very week. He's practically committed to SMU, though. That's fine. All right, there we go. We got New Mexico. They are favored against us. It's our defense. Wow, they have a really good defense, actually. Our offense is fine. It's our defense that is the worry. Wow. 3-3, lose to New Mexico. We'll probably lose against Wazoo. I mean, damn. We gotta pick it up. Halfway through the season, 3-3. It's not ideal. Okay, we got our fullback. We have got our fullback. So unless Gatewood signs, we're good. Still with Paul Campbell. Brian Franklin. Boom. Put some more points on Eric Cox. Let's see if there's any guys that we can bring on. Let's see. Any tight ends, perhaps? Tight ends, middle linebackers. Boom. There we go. Just get him on the board. No points assigned. Got Texas State. We are favored against. Their offense is terrible. So is their defense. I see no reason why we shouldn't beat them. And we do 56-37. Yeah, our defense is a problem. Defense is a problem. Four and 3, we have Arkansas State. Arkansas State are favored against us. Got a cornerback to sign. Yeah, Brian Franklin is a loss, unfortunately. Aaron Love, we can still get behind. Okay. Let's see if we can beat the Red Wolves. Nope. We got that fullback and we got another quarterback. Love it. So we don't need Stephen Hall. Although it wouldn't be the end of the world. We'd have 7 quarterbacks though. Sorry, Steven. Damn. We lost out on that 59 overall guard. I'm shook. Okay. That's good, honestly. Let's see. Actually, we already got 2 halfbacks on the board. Perhaps another athlete, but we only have 6 seniors graduating, so it's going to be a shit show as far as figuring out who we're cutting. Right? 4-4. Louisiana Lafayette. They are favored against us. Man, our defense is terrible. Eesh, we might not even make a bowl game, actually. My beard is very scratchy today. Got a halfback. We might end up cutting anyways. Let's go to the kitchen sink option. Okay. Bye week. 3 straight wins. How about it? Got Georgia State next, which we should win. An outside linebacker commit. Wow, Georgia State is favored against us because our rush defense is that bad. Alrighty. Yeah, we're good with these 35. See if we can beat Georgia State. We can, just barely. That is terrible. Probably going to lose to Wazoo, and then we have one more game to end the season. Got a nice right tackle prospect. Playing against Wazoo. Their pass offense is the best in the nation. Good for them. Got 11 signings thus far. Okay, lost out on that guy to SMU. Okay. Not going to add any more prospects. It's worthless at this point. Let's see if we can beat Wazoo. We're bowl eligible now. 6-5. Win over a Pac-12 team. See if we can win the last game of the season. Of course, we would beat Wazoo. The one team that we were like testing ourselves up against. We win, of course. Alrighty. Twelve signings we've made thus far. Ugh. Idaho is our final game of the season. We have a good chance of going 7-5. We have a good chance of going 7-5. And I am now just realizing that nearly half of my frames are dropping because I have some other stuff going on in the background. I really do apologize if anyone is watching right now. And on the video on demand, or I'm going to export this to YouTube. This is probably going to be terrible of quality. So I really do apologize. Eric Cox is committed. Love that. We have 13 signings now. Can't bring in Trey Hill, unfortunately. Oh man, FAU are winning out. Probably not going to get Joe Quinn. There we go. We got our fullback. That's all that really, really mattered. On the road at Idaho to end the season. We can get one more win. Just solidify ourselves as bowl eligible and at the very least play in a bowl. That'd be sweet. A winning season is great if we can get to 7-5. Offensive coordinator, we got a nice outside linebacker. Playing Idaho, and we are favored. 14 signings this year thus far. I mean, it's not happening for either of those guys, unfortunately. Lost Aaron Love to FAU. We'll just start assigning hella points to everybody. And let's beat Idaho. 7-5, huh? There we go. 56-13. Love to see it. Let's have a bowl game, huh? We're definitely not going to make the conference championship because I'm pretty sure we only went 5-4, I believe. We're 6-3 actually. Or 5-3? Yeah, 5-3, I think. Another outside linebacker and a tackle. Yeah, no conference championship for us. but we do have another point. We'll give it to that. We have some extra firepower in the offseason. Let's see just exactly where we stand in the conference. 5th in the conference, 5-4. We went in conference play. Yeah, Arkansas State, 86 overall. Okay. Miami and Florida with the chance to play each other for the title. I see no big or Pac-12 team. Oregon. Man. Alrighty. Miami and Florida. That's interesting. Let's go see if we... It looks like we are going to get a bowl game. It looked like it was the Compass Bowl. Just getting a bowl game in general is a great accomplishment for the New Mexico State Aggies. Paul Cox of Miami wins the Heisman. We are going to be playing in the Compass Bowl against Bowling Green from the MAC. Love it. And we are favored. But definitely no Heisman. Let's see if we had an All-American out of nowhere. No All-American there. Nope. What about on the freshman team? No, nothing there. All right, so we got one. Doug Stanley. 2, 3. 4. 4 All-Americans. Ole Miss and Miami. Okay. So they must have beaten Florida. Let's see if we can beat Bowling Green in the bowl game. And we lose. That sucks. So a 7-6 season, and we lose in our bowl game. Passing touchdowns in a season, Lamar Odom. I just want to call him. Okay, 7-6, lose in the Compass Bowl. 4 All-Americans. Love it. Good season. Good season for football. Definitely safe in our job. Love to see it. Let's see if we do get any offers. Defensive coordinator for Miami. That is a pretty interesting job, considering they are the national champions. But no thank you. Anybody transferring? Yep, including this freshman quarterback, who will not play next year. This guy might, though. Transferring is the best thing for me. Quarterback's leaving, not much we can do about that. But we are getting a freshman coming in, so not the end of the world. Guess it's never a bad idea to just check, you know? Just in case. Let's see if we got any transfer requests. A guard from Minnesota. Sure, we'll take him. All right. 8 scholarships remaining. Definitely would not mind having Ryan Williams. I don't really need JT Lee overtly. Would love to have these guys if possible. Never have too good of an offensive line. $500 on that guy. Three outside linebackers. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we get our 8 scholarships. Where are we at right now as far as class-wise? We're number 21, so not the greatest. But I'd imagine we will be top of the Sun Belt, so there is that. Let's see how many signings we can get on signing day. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 signings on signing day. That's not great. And a lot of people went elsewhere. Not the greatest signing day. Number 19 in the nation. I did see that we were top in the conference. Bama, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Georgia Tech, A&M, Miami, USC, North Carolina, Cincinnati, Ohio State, Arizona, Virginia Tech, Notre Dame, Michigan State, Michigan, Tennessee, LSU, Texas, New Mexico State. Okay. 19th. All right, position changes. Only got 1 athlete. Sophomore, Carlos Johnson. Halfback 80. Wow. Wide receiver 78. Make him a halfback, yes please. We'll probably end up redshirting him. And then cutting Darren Wargrove, unfortunately. Let's see how good our team got. So Lauren Odom did get quite good. I mean, he had a good season last year. 35-9. I'm surprised he was not first team conference at the very least. Caleb Bauer. Odom has 2 more years. And then it'll be probably Jones. And then Bauer. Got Doug Stanley. 3-year player so far. Brent Gordon. Also doing a little bit of working. Michael Dennis also getting some work in. Will Mann will be the premier halfback next year. Jason Lowe had a good season last time around. Charlie Mullins. Jacob Bell, John Mason, Todd Wilson, Chad Simmons. Thomas Green. John Bostic. Pete Hill. Marvin Colbert. Keith Brown, sophomore. Michael Archer looks really good. Dave Palmer's really good. Dave Espinosa. Jim Brown. And I know for a fact that we are going to need a punter and a kicker this year. We need to cut 14 players. Yeah, Brad Stevens will just not cut it. We don't really need quarterbacks. And Hargrove can go. Ugh. Yeah, no thank you, David Barrett. No thank you, Kyle Patterson. Man, a couple busts. Yeah, that's fine. All right, and there we are. 14 players we had to cut. A lot of them being players that we just recruited. And so this season, I'm pretty sure we have a good chunk of seniors that are going to be leaving. But it'll make me feel slightly better. Slightly better about it all. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get this cooking. So we had 7 and 6, 5 and 4. Didn't really care to do that. We lost in the bowl game. Conference result, we were 4th. All conference players, we did have 4. No All-American players, no rewards. We did lose to New Mexico. Conference recruiting, we were 1st. National recruiting, we were 19th. So, best in conference, 2 points. Top 25, 5 points. So that's 7 points right there. Winning season, bowl berth, 3 points. That's 10 points. All right. So top 25, best in conference, that's 7. Bowl berth, 3 points, that's 10. Plus 4 all conference. So we got 14 points this year from football. Love that, love that. Brings our current points to 27. And our overall total points to 127. Love it. So we got 2, 12, 26 points from this fall season. Next time that I see you guys will be for the winter season for basketball. And I am already anticipating that this is going to be a very crappy video quality-wise. So I do apologize. I'm AZPlow21 and I will see you guys.